especially, with the rise of Gary Vee and even Andy Frisella and these people that, we love, listen to, whatever, they're instilling the confidence for people to start. And starting, I don't know. People say starting is the hardest part. Do you think starting is the hardest part? I think starting is the easiest. And I think starting is the...
You can see it around us. People start businesses left and right, or be CEOs
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Everyone's a CEO. Everyone's got an LLC.
It's very easy to start.
It's very easy. It's exciting to start. It's fun to start. Yeah. It's hard to stay with it.
It's easy to quit, too.
That's a thing with fitness, too. People... Don't you hear this a lot? People are like, oh, the first thing is the hardest part is the first step. Kind of is, but I don't think that's the hardest part. It's hard. It's not the hardest part. The hardest part is sticking with it over and over and over. And 2 weeks when you still haven't lost weight, sticking with it, Yeah. I was telling my client, as we were talking generally about this, I think he was talking about, his parents or his, friends that are overweight or whatever. And we were talking about how I told him basically it's pretty much impossible to eat healthy food as long as you're not consuming an insane amount of it. Eat healthy, whole foods, and train your ass off. You cannot have a shitty physique. You can't, look sloppy. If you do that consistently enough, not in a day, not in a month, but if you consistently for months, if not a year, train hard, multiple times a week, and eat right, you can't fail that way. Yep.
And I guess to reword that, because some people might nitpick it and be, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But you're moving in the right direction. You can't be going, you aren't going down.
Yeah, you're not going to look like Steve Cook or
no.
some model. But, you can't get worse. You can it's only up from here.
Yeah, you're only improving.
Yeah.
Getting better. Because some people might start off super obese.
Yeah,
like that, but, you aren't going to be going the wrong direction by any means.
I mean, it pretty much is that simple. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And same deal with, making a big move. When people are working a job, I think a lot of people my age or, some of the guys we have here at the gym or people that and we talk about, once you leave college, you get your first, staple job, kind of. A lot of people do, right? And it's really hard to get out of that once you're tied to the business insurance. You got a mortgage or you got, rent you got to pay. And you're like, okay, I'm getting this guaranteed paycheck. That's really nice.
Yeah. And I think it's more so these people, they get into that job, they get comfortable, they get into what's called, and I forgot who said it.
Yeah.
But it's called lifestyle creep, where they start buying the car, they buy the shit, they buy the responsibilities, those payments, and they're like, oh shit, I can't quit this job because I got $10,000, I got $8,000 a month worth of payments to make for a car, a house, these shoes, this and that, and it's like, fuck. I got to stay here. I can't jump ship because I've buried myself too much with, because over time, your lifestyle, the more money you make, the more money you spend.
You've kind of eliminated your chance of risk.
Yeah.
Or you've made the risk even higher.
Yeah.
But the reward is almost the same.
Lifestyle
You know what I mean?
creep, something like that.
Yeah, no, I like that. I think that's a good point. And not to say that you can just immediately go from 1A to 1B, but people act like because, let's say, for example, it might be, I'm just going to use an analogy, 1 mile trip for me, and it's maybe 3 miles for you, doesn't mean you can't start the trip. For example, if you have some debt that you have to pay off that maybe I didn't accumulate, and it's not my fault that I didn't accumulate that, you know what I mean? But let's say you have some debt, you've been lifestyle creeping, you bought the car or whatever. Maybe you need to take a little bit more time to pay off some student loans, pay off this or that, so then you can take that risk, So it might take you extra mileage, extra time, extra years.
Some sacrifices
to make the same jump that someone else did or make the same decision that someone else did. But that's still a hell of a lot better than staying in the exact same position you are.
Yeah. Hey, guys, if you enjoyed that clip, if it made you laugh, if it gave you some type of entertainment or value, made you think, make sure to check out the full-length episode on Spotify or iTunes at The All or Nothing Show or on The All or Nothing Show YouTube channel. Subscribe and let us know what you think.